Get me that signal. We need more power.
As the guy who puts the manga on the shelves, I'll talk to you about the manga that we will be putting on the shelves in the near future. Starting with a new shoujo hit from Shoujo Beat imprint, So Cute It Hurts. The latest in, what's the term for it? Is cross-dressing the right term I want to give? Gender swapping? Gender swapping, yes, there we go. So those of you who are fans of Ouran, High School Host Club, Hanakimi, shoujo manga like that, then this is your next favorite manga. So Cute It Hurts is about a pair of twins, Megumu and Mitsuru. Megumu is a big history buff. She loves history. She loves video games based off of history. A video game in this manga that looks a lot like Sengoku Basara. So she's a big history nerd. But Mitsuru is not. Mitsuru is not much of an academic. He's more focused on his kendo. But unfortunately for him, he's so focused on his kendo that he's at risk to fail his history class. So how does he resolve this problem? The way he resolves this problem is, of course, by switching places with his sister. He dresses up as his sister dresses up like him. And of course, you can expect when something like this happens, trouble is sure to ensue. So what happens when Mitsuru dresses up as Megumu is, in Megumu's school, she's a little more, she's quiet, she's timid, very much unlike Mitsuru, who does not take the crap from the mean girls at the school, which of course gets him into trouble, dressed up as his sister. And what happens to his sister dressed up as a brother? Well, in school, she gets into tiffs with the toughest guys in school, accidentally becoming one of the toughest guys in school by headbutting the number 3 in the special spot. Thus becoming number 3 herself and falling in love with the guy who's number 1. So a really fun, sweet. It's got everything. It's got love triangles. It's got action. It's got comedy. This is really.
It's got family.
It has family.
You can't forget your family.
No, especially not with this manga. So basically all the great things that you can love about shoujo manga, you can love from So Cute It Hurts, which is a series that we actually have available here at the Viz Media booth.
Yeah, we have it here early, right?
Early, yeah. This is a title that's not hitting streets until June, but for those of you here at Anime Central, it's available now here at the convention. So this one's one of my favorite shoujo series in recent years. This year we have a ton of great shoujo beat series coming out. This one has to be pretty close to the top of my list, and I hope it'll be at the top of your list. So please stop by our booth and try out So Cute It Hurts. Another shoujo beat series that we're really excited to release is Maid Sama, and I'm hearing some cheers here. Do we have any fans of Maid Sama?
Yay!
So for those of you who don't know, Maid Sama is actually a series that came out here a little while ago under a different company, but unfortunately did not finish. But we are now bringing it back. To those of you fans who enjoyed the series back then, it's available for you now, and we are going to finish the series. So next up, we're moving on to some of the shonen series, starting with Twin Star Exorcist, which is comes from the magazine Jump Square, which has brought us a lot of great Exorcist manga. They're the ones who took over D. Gray Man after D. Gray Man ended its run in Shonen Jump. They're the ones who published Blue Exorcist, Seraph of the End, and their next great Exorcist manga is Twin Star Exorcist, which in a nutshell is about 2 exorcists, Rokuro and Benio, who both have troubled pasts and both are tough exorcists, are really good at what they do. And because they're both so great at what they do, they really stir up each other's rivalry spirits. So it's just really funny because what happens later on is the 2 of them find out that they've been destined to become a couple, the Twin Star Exorcist. And as a couple, they have to live with each other, eventually marry, and birth basically a super exorcist baby together.
Why didn't you call it Super Exorcist Babies?
Who thinks that would have been the better title? Super Exorcist Babies?
Yes.
So next one up is a series that I think a lot of you may have heard of, may in fact even love, Tokyo Ghoul. And the Tokyo Ghoul here? Alright, yeah, the anime has been pretty popular. Now we're finally bringing you the manga coming out next month. So a few of you here are fans of Tokyo Ghoul. For those of you who are not yet fans of Tokyo Ghoul, let me explain the world of Tokyo Ghoul. So in Tokyo Ghoul, there are humans and there are the ghouls. And the way to describe what a ghoul is it's more or less a combination of vampires and zombies. They're zombies in the sense that they feed off of human flesh, but they're vampires in the way that they look like humans, but they're dark, and they've coexisted with humanity for a while, but there's been a struggle there. Like, do they live peacefully with humans, or do they hunt humans? So this manga starts off pretty much about about Ken adapting to his new lifestyle, adapting to the life of and eating habits of a ghoul, and trying to figure out where he stands. Like, is he going to be a human? Is he going to be a ghoul? How does he live from here on out? So an excellent manga, excellent action, very emotional, very interesting and unique story. There's a reason why this manga, or the anime for the manga was such a big deal. And now you get to experience the source material with Tokyo Ghoul coming out in June. Next one up is Ultraman.
Any fans of Ultraman? Yes!
Some Ultraman fans in here?
Yes!
Some fans of the old school. The stuff that made people love Japan before anime was really taking off here, right? So, Ultraman, this is a manga based off of that classic 1960s superhero TV show that was, well loved in Japan and well loved here in America too. And there have been several Ultraman manga that came out in the past, but what makes this one really special, besides the fact that it looks really awesome, is the fact that it's actually tied into the original Ultraman TV show. So this Ultraman manga follows Shinjiro Hayata, who's the son of Shin Hayata, who was the original Ultraman back in the 1960s TV show. You can see him over there. He's the old man, the original Ultraman with his son. So in this manga, Shinjiro was born with the Ultraman factor. So he kind of has some superpowers already without a suit. But when he gets a suit that was given to him by his father, the organization his father works with, a suit that looks a lot like an Iron Man suit, actually.
So it's like Iron Man meets Ultraman?
It's basically Iron Man meets Ultraman, yeah. No, this is Iron Man meets Ultraman with a spunky new young hero. So, for those of you who are old school fans of Ultraman, this one's a must-have. And for those of you who are just fans of awesome comics in general, I mean, look at this thing. The action's awesome, the art's beautiful, the character designs are great. So this is just an all-around excellent manga. So look forward to this one also coming out this August. Speaking of old school, do we have fans of Legend of Zelda here? So this comic here is one that we've been very excited to put out for quite some time now. We're happy that we were able finally to put it out this month, this May. It came out just last week. So for those of you who are fans of the old school, for those of you who are fans of Legend of Zelda, be sure to pick up this awesome comic, which really touches upon a lot of the best parts of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Speaking of awesome manga, one of the best deals that we have, everything I've talked about today is the print manga, the stuff that you can feel. But I feel like one of our best deals really is our digital magazine, Weekly Shonen Jump. We have any subscribers here in the room?
Yes.
Awesome. You guys pretty happy with it, right? Awesome.
Yes, we like
It's awesome. Thank you for sticking with us for so long. For those of you who aren't subscribers of Weekly Shonen Jump right now, it's really quite the deal. So, of course, Shonen Jump is the magazine that brought us classics like Naruto. It's the magazine where Dragon Ball was from, and it's the magazine that has a lot of your favorite series today. Series such as Bleach, series such as One Piece, series that will be your next favorite manga, let me assure you, such as My Hero Academia and Black Clover. And not only do we have those weekly Shonen Jump series, we have a few series that come in monthly magazines or elsewhere, such as One Punch Man, such as Seraph at the End. And we give all of this to you in weekly issues for only $25.99 for 48 issues a year. So
It's a full year of manga.
it's quite a deal. So that's less than $1 every week for over 200 pages of manga. So honestly, I feel it's the best deal in American comics. So if you're a fan of manga, if you're a fan of Shonen Jump, subscribe to this. You get awesome manga and a lot of awesome bonuses. And in fact, if you subscribe to the magazine from now until June 7th, you'll automatically get put into a contest where you can win Dvorak, which is a special Yu-Gi-Oh card that you typically can only win from winning a tournament. So this is a pretty valuable
card. So yeah, if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, you need this in your deck. It is really, really good.
If not in your deck, just to make your friends very jealous. It was, and now you're going to get a lot of anime. So I'm going to hand this sparkly remote over to Charlene, who will tell us about some anime coming up.
Yeah, anybody here like anime?
You have a few anime fans here?
Yeah! Woo! First of all, Neon Alley is our network on Hulu, so you can watch anime for free or with your Hulu Plus subscription. We have a lot of stuff that we recently launched in sub and dub. First of all, Bloodlad. Any fans of Bloodlad? Yes! So good. We also have another show you may have heard of.
I think I might have seen it.
talk more about Sailor Moon then, but we still have 2 new episodes every Monday. We call them Moon Days. And we also just put up a special for the summer. We have episodes 1 through 23 dubbed as well, and we also have a preview of the first half of Sailor Moon arc. So we have a whole bunch of Sailor Moon, and where the subs are, we've gotten into Sailor Moon S, and I think this past week was one of my favorite Sailor Moon S episodes. It's the Minako episode with the pure heart. You guys are Sailor Moon fans? Yes. When Minako starts to really get crazy, we're finally into that arc. It is great. Love her. Yes. We also have Sailor Moon Crystal. Yes! Yes. Yes, shiny makeup early in the morning. So we also do live tweeting for Sailor Moon Crystal. So me and Amy are going to be up hella late tonight doing Sailor Moon Crystal. So you can watch that same time as Japan on Hulu and Neon Alley. So check out Crystal. We also have a whole lot of Naruto. Anyone like Naruto? Yes! Naruto Classic, we have all of it subtitled, and we have almost all of it dubbed. So we're rolling a few more episodes out every month. So if you haven't gotten into Naruto yet, now is the best time because you can watch days and days of Naruto for free. And if you like that, there's more. Because we also have a whole bunch of Naruto Shippuden. You big fans of Naruto Shippuden? Yes! Yes, so straight from the pages of Shonen Jump, we have Naruto Shippuden. Again, this is all watchable for free on Neon Alley. So you can subscribe to Hulu Plus, but if you just want to check out the anime, you can watch it for free.
Hey, Eric.
Who's your favorite manga character, Mark?
Oh, I'm big on Ryoga. Yeah, I'm a big Ryoga fan, I have to say.
Because you get lost all the time?
Yeah, I think it's because I get lost all the time, but yeah, no, he's just such a fun character. It's kind of, like the lovable loser trope. Like, I totally dig that, and I think he's one of the best examples of it. So, yeah, I'd have to say Ryoga. And I like Ranma a lot too, but what about you, Charlene?
Part of me wants to say shampoo because I love cats. I'm actually a cat. But I don't know, I think as I've gotten a little older, I've become more like Karachi. I want to be shampoo, but I'm actually like Karachi.
Oh, that's
I'm like, oh. Yeah. But I can't do gymnastics, so I'm kind of a shampoo Karachi hybrid, and that's like some really weird fan fiction waiting to happen. So we also have down at the booth one of our newer series. We have the complete set from Compellion. This is from the team that brought you K. This is a beautiful post-apocalyptic tale about schoolgirls with some very special powers. So if you want a story that makes you think, definitely check out Compellion. We have episodes of the sub up on Neon Alley. But if you want to own it, we have it down in the dealer's room or wherever you buy DVDs and Blu-ray. Speaking of girls with magical powers, Sailor Moon! Hey, I'm going to talk just a little bit about Sailor Moon. 1 year ago, we announced Sailor Moon here at Anime Central. And here, a year later, it has come out. Hey. So this set 1 comes in a limited edition set, and that is the first 23 episodes. And each of the discs have the different character theme, menu, art, and everything. It's a really beautiful set. So we also have set 2, wrapping up season 1. This is 24 through 46. This is a very significant set in that this is the first time the end of Sailor Moon season 1 has been presented in an uncut dub. Some really rough stuff happens in the last 2 episodes. I'm not going to 20-year-old spoiler you, but they were really, really, really cut in the 90s. If you want to know the true story of Sailor Moon, you've got to watch the end of the first season uncut. Bring tissues, you will probably cry. Well, we're here to celebrate now with the fancy hot pink shirts and the blue shirts. Sailor Moon R. This is the season 2 of the classic 90s series. We're going to show you how these are all going to look in your collection. So first we have the season 1, which is pink and sparkly. And we have season 2 showing up. It is peach and sparkly. You notice that the brooch changes for each season to match Usagi's transformation brooch. And I am totally trolling you on the other 3 because I don't have art for them yet. but you can kind of see how they're going to be forming on your shelf. These are all going to look beautiful together. They will. And they will all be shimmery. They will all be awesome. So Sailor Moon Art, Part 1, is actually available for pre-order at rightstuff.com, on Amazon, and at the Viz booth. If you pre-order it at the Viz booth, you can get your coin before anyone else. So it comes in a sparkly orange bag, and it has a crystal star on it. So you don't have to wait till July. You can get your before purchase right now. We have a few special announcements. You guys want to hear some cool news? We have, actually we're doing this together.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'll let you take the first one, Mark.
Alright, sure.
I'll do the clicker.
Alright,
You ready for it?
I think so. I think I'm ready for it. Ninja is very near and dear to all of our hearts. Naruto. So, who here's been following Naruto for years? Whether manga and anime. So, while the anime is still going, the manga has concluded. Naruto has finished its last chapter since last November. And for us, with the upcoming volume 72. But that does not mean that it's the end of Naruto. Naruto is not necessarily over, at least not for us fans, especially because we have a lot of awesome Naruto books that are coming along the way. So we of course have the Naruto art book, Uzumaki Naruto Illustrations, which is the third of Masashi Kishimoto's Naruto art books coming out this November. Also coming out in November is the first of a series of novels based off of the world of Naruto, focusing on specific characters. The first one focusing on Kakashi, coming out in November. Another one focusing on Shikamaru, and another one which hasn't even come out in Japan yet. I don't believe it's... Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it hasn't come out yet, but one focused on Sakura. And all three of them will come out in America and will be released by us at Viz Media. And the last special Naruto publication we're putting out is the third Naruto box set. So we released a first box set which had Naruto, the first 27 volumes of Naruto, and then a second box set which went to volume 48. And now we're going to be finishing up the rest of the series with one more box set, all the way to volume 72, which is going to come out in January. So a lot of Naruto coming along the way. And also another Naruto related thing that's coming along the way, or a person coming along the way, I should say.
Yeah, this, you may have heard about this, but this is a really big deal. Kishimoto Sensei himself is coming to New York Comic Con. It's the first time in America. So if you guys can get to New York Comic Con, you can meet Kishimoto Sensei, the creator of Naruto, very first time coming to America. This is a really big deal for mangaka because they don't normally have such tight deadlines. They never leave Japan. So it is a huge honor that Kishimoto Sensei is coming out to America.
And if you couldn't get a ticket to New York Comic Con, there will be other events going on outside of New York Comic Con. So be sure to follow us on our social media, on our Viz Twitter, our Viz Facebook, to find out what Kishimoto related events will be going on in New York around that time.
And we have one more big announcement for you guys.
This is one, for those of you who consider yourself young, prepare to feel old, because Shoujo Beat is now 10 years old.
Shoujo Beat, you may have known we used to put out a magazine, Shoujo Beat, but Shoujo Beat lives on as a print label. We are always putting out really awesome, the best shoujo manga for you, curated by our team of editors. We are going to be celebrating Shoujo Beat all summer long. At all the summer conventions, we are doing very special art exhibit at all of our booths. We have sent, and I'm going to grab this real quick when I hand this over to Mark. We sent special shikishi boards to all of the shoujo mangaka to make 10th anniversary illustrations. Those are going to be on display at the Viz booth. So it's going to be like a shoujo museum.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you can follow Shoujo Beat on social media at these locations, but you know, it's one thing to have an art display. It's another thing to have art, living art in person. So we have a really huge announcement coming up. Another really rare thing. You guys like Kami-sama Kiss? Anybody here like Kami-sama Kiss? Yes. The creator of Kami-sama Kiss is coming to America. Do you want to talk about it? Mark, while I go.
Oh, sure, yeah. So Julieta Suzuki, who's the mangaka of Kami-sama Kiss, is coming to Anime Expo. And like Charlene said with Masashi Kishimoto, it's very rare for us to get mangaka coming to America. So this is This is a big honor. For those of you who haven't read Kami-sama Kiss is really one of the most fun shoujo to have come out in quite some time. There is an anime adaptation that came out recently which greatly increased the popularity of the series, but even without the anime, this series is fun, it's bubbly. For those of you who are fans of fantasy reverse harems, I'll just call it for what it is. For those of you who are fans of series like Fruits Basket, this series really, scratches that same itch. So if you haven't experienced Kami-sama Kiss yet, try it out, especially because we have the great artists who brought this great series coming to America.
Yeah, I really like Nanami, the shoujo heroine.
The cute and tough characters we were talking about, right?
Yeah, so she's a lot like Toru Honda from Fruits Basket, but she's got some sass. She's really, really sassy. And Julieta Suzuki, the creator of Kami-sama Kiss, will be coming to Anime Expo. And this is a sample. I got this from Nancy, our Shoujo Beat editor. This is one of the shikishi that will be signed by all the creators. So they're pretty big, they're fancy, they got gold flecks on them, they're really cute. And they have the Shoujo Beat 10th anniversary logo. So really big thing we're going to be doing. We'll have more Shoujo Beat related announcements coming throughout the summer, but we are doing a huge celebration around Shoujo Beat. You guys have been such great supporters of shoujo manga, so here's the honor.
Get me that 6. We need more power.